Hey guys, I am here to discuss Dawn's Delights, which is a new group that I am forming for my YouTube family. That means both the jewelry community and the bulk reselling community. And please stay tuned for all the logistics of the group, the guidelines, and the expectations, please, so that you know for sure if you want to decide to join this group. I'm going to start off by saying that I have hopes for this group, but at the same time, I'm being realistic and know that there is a chance it could fall through. If that happens, just to let you know, I will let you all know via video or whatever. So I will keep you in the loop of this group. I am going to try to form a group page on Facebook. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming soon. Obviously, taking on this new challenge for me is going to be a lot of hard work, believe it or not, because I have to do a lot of media stuff like this, both here and on Facebook. Like I said, setting up a profile page, I am going to have to deal one-on-one more closely with people, both good and bad. Let's hope it's all good, because I'm hoping this group takes off, and I hope it becomes its own world, so to speak, and it gets so big that, you know, maybe there will be thousands and thousands of subs that will come to this group and find a really happy place and a love for this group for other people. Okay, so let's get into why I am forming this group. I am forming this group, as I said before, because in my own life, I have done some self-evaluation, and I think that I know I want to change some things that I feel I am doing or thinking, and it starts with me. That's the way I look at it. I'm starting this group, but it's starting with me. I looked at my own self and said, hey, you know, you haven't always spoken the best or about somebody or said the right things, or maybe I was to something overbearing, hopefully not mean. I try my hardest not to be mean above anything, but and also I had people that hurt me, and they weren't kind to me, and there was a lot of damage in the YouTube world and in my personal life due to these people. So I'm not just speaking about the YouTube community, I'm also talking about people in my own life that I found it difficult to get along with, either because of them or because of me and my own judgment, maybe. So I am forming this group called Dawn's Delights, okay? It is a gift exchange group, okay? Most of the time, it will on purpose be known who you're receiving a gift from, because you're going to have to exchange your addresses. There will be some themed out parties. One of them will be a mystery gift giving party, and I will talk about the themes of the different parties in a little bit, okay? So just hang tight. But most of these exchanges will be known. Both people will recognize the other person, either by name or whatever, even if they don't know them personally, okay? I am doing it that way and taking out the mystery because the whole concept is to start getting to know people that maybe you didn't like, maybe you didn't care for, maybe they rub you the wrong way, maybe they were flat out mean to you, okay? And so I am doing this on purpose, so that instead of the negativity and ugliness, we will start to show that person love. And yes, we hope, I hope my goal is that that person that doesn't like you back will then start looking at you in a whole different way, and you guys will start privately communicating on your own, outside of my group, and you will become fast friends. That's what I hope for. Lifelong friends. Why not? Why not develop friendships in this community? Now, some of you might say, Dawn, it's not good to mix business with pleasure. Yeah, you have a point to that, but in this kind of business, honestly, it's almost needed to have really healthy friendships with some people, so that you can be accountable for your own business as well as theirs, and vice versa, all that stuff. So that is why I formed this group. Now, I am going to get into the logistics, the guidelines, and everything else, and the themes to my parties. That's what I'm going to call them. The actual exchanges, okay, are going to be labeled as parties. All right, so let's get into the details. Now, I have decided that I am going to have to form 3 different groups. I thought that I could get away with just one group, but as I got to thinking about everyone's needs and concerns, I realized there were going to have to be 3 groups, okay? So I am going to form these groups, and here's going to be the names, okay? And here's going to be the details of the group that you need to choose that you're going to be in, okay? And then after you choose the group, you need to accept the rules and regulations to these groups. And these rules and regulations are going to apply to all the groups, okay? We're going to start with the first group, which is called Dawn's Delights. That's the name of the actual group, okay? That is the title. Dawn's Delights, if you are going to enter that particular group, that group is the gift exchanging group, okay? That obviously means it's going to require you to have a little bit of money to spend on a gift for another person, okay? That is group number 1. Now, in this group, even though the majority of the parties will be actual items that you will buy for this person, according to their template, which I will, of favorites that I will bring up later on, we will still have the parties where an email exchange party, we will have a card exchange party, a letter, okay, things that are either not expensive, doesn't cost at all, or not expensive at all, okay? That is group number 1, Dawn's Delights. Group number 2 is Dawn's Blue Delights. Okay, if you want to sign up to be in Dawn's Blue Delights, then you are in the group that is outside of the US, you are overseas, okay? And this particular group, what you are telling me if you enter this group is that it will be strictly emails, cards, and letters only because of the sheer cost of exchanging items overseas, no matter what country you live in. I do realize that it is highly expensive, okay? I understand that. And I also understand that not everybody has the income to afford gift giving via overseas. So, overseas is for if you live in the US and you want to send, something to somebody in Canada, Spain, wherever, or vice versa. You live in Spain, you want to send something to the US, it's going to be virtually almost cost-free. I mean, the emails are going to be cost-free, but we will also do card and letter parties. Um, these are for the group of people that says, I live overseas and it's just too much. Now, to back it up, in Dawn's Delights, if you enter that group, you are also agreeing that the person you may get lives overseas and you can afford to give them a gift. You're saying, yes, Dawn, I can afford a gift and ship it overseas, okay? You're going to have to go to your post office. Some of you fill out an overseas form that they have and do it that way. Those of you that are in the reselling business, you could probably do it obviously through pirate ship or what have you, okay? So know that going into it. Dawn's Delights means you agree to all the parties, all the different types of people. You agree to giving overseas. You agree to giving here in the U.S. if you're from the U.S., that type of thing. Dawn's Blue Delights, however, is saying to me that, hey, I live overseas. I do want to exchange to people, but I can only do emails, cards, and letters, okay? Then we have the Dawn's Red Delights, okay? That's our third group. This is a group that you are telling me right now in your life you cannot afford to be in Dawn's Delights. So you are going into Dawn's Red Delights, and that means right now the only thing you can afford is emails, cards, and letters. I certainly understand all of you who are in any of the groups. I understand the circumstances. You don't have to go into detail with me. You can keep that private to yourself. But when you tell me what group you're in, I'm just going to keep it, private. Here's the thing. I'm going to be taking all your names in 3 separate bowls, and I'm going to be drawing a name anonymously. I'm not going to have any knowledge. I'm going to mix them all up, and I'm just going to draw a name, and that's the person you're stuck with, okay? So when you pick out a group, know the guidelines of the group that you are going to be entered in. The Dawn's Delights, the first group, like I said, is going to be basically an all-in type of a group. You are agreeing to all kinds of people, no matter if they live in your country or not, no matter if it's buying them something or not. You are agreeing to those terms. Now, here's what I want to say. If you are going to tell me, well, Dawn, there's going to be, some months I can afford it, some months I can't. The only thing I could figure out, honestly, to do is each drawing, I'm literally going to have to start from scratch, which is going to be time consuming. So you guys are going to have to get in touch with me quickly. And I will announce it that I'm doing the drawing and, on such and such a day. I'm going to give you so many days to get in touch with me and tell me what group you're in, because it could change. Maybe, the month of December, you're going to be able to go all out and be in Dawn's Delights. But then come January, you just had Christmas, you're broke. So you need to back it up and you need to go in Dawn's Red Delights. Totally understandable. This is the only way I know how to balance all that out, is literally every single week of the drawings, we're going to have to start fresh, and you're going to have to contact me again to tell me which group you're in, okay? Um, because I totally understand every income's different, and I do not want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. So I hope that you trust me with that info, but you have to respond to me very quickly. Otherwise, you won't be in. I mean, if I tell you, hey, Friday is the day of the drawing, and you don't get a hold of me to be entered in the drawing Saturday, it's too late. Because, and I'm going to try to decide whether I'm going to do these drawings live or not. I don't know. It'd be easier in one way to do them live, because then you're just going to have to stay tuned to my videos. You need to sub to me. You need to hit the notification bell, set it to all, so that you get the notifications. And I think I am going to do it that way. I'm going to have to do the drawings live, okay? I think that's just going to be the best bet for me. Now listen, you have to understand, this is almost like me taking on a whole new job, okay? I work a lot now, but this is going to be added to my schedule, okay? So if you can be empathetic to that, I'd appreciate it, okay? Because I'm going to have to do a lot of back and forth. I'm going to have to make even more videos, okay? I hope you can understand where I'm coming from. And it's just easier to do it in a video. Now, you're going to have to be there, be square. In these videos, you need to be there right at the beginning of the videos, because I need to start fairly soon to start drawing. I don't want to be on there for, 3 hours doing a drawing just because I'm waiting for the first 2 hours for everybody to get in there. You're going to have to watch the video over again. That's all I can tell you, okay? And I'm sorry, but that's just the way it has to be, okay? Don't, to take more of unnecessary messages from you guys off of my shoulders, please don't contact me and ask me what person I chose for you. You're gonna have to, on your own, watch my video to find out. Please, too many messages is too many, okay? I'm already gonna be bombarded now with messages just because I'm starting this group and it's new and everybody's gonna have questions even though I'm doing this video. So please don't bombard me unnecessarily any more than I need to, okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to be, brash, but, it is a lot. I realize that even though I want to do this for fun and it's great, and I honestly am so excited, at the same time, I know this is biting off a lot for me. This is going to take on, a mind of its own. So I do know that. So the less workload is going to be best for me. The less, messages that don't need to happen. All right, so let's get to the template of the questionnaire that I need you to fill out, okay? I did send a lot of you that were in my YouTube family, but on Facebook, I did send you a message of this template that I'm going to read to you right now. It is a template of the complete questionnaire and info piece of paper that I need from you, okay? So here we go. This is what I need from you, and it doesn't matter what group you're in. I need this info for all the groups, okay? Number 1, I need your YouTube name, okay? Listen, I know that I know it, okay? So when you're sending this info, don't say, well, I'm leaving out my YouTube name, Dawn. You know what it is. I need you exactly what I'm asking for. I need it exactly what I'm asking for, and I need all of this information filled out, because then I'm going to take a screenshot and send it to the person that that is going to be your person that you're connected with to exchange, okay? So when you fill out this questionnaire, fill it out completely, all the way from beginning to end, and send it to me via Facebook. My Facebook name is Dawn Lane, DAWNLANE. Now, the D and the L are both capitalized. When you look me up, well, my phone's right here. I can't show you. But my profile picture, I believe, is still of an ice sculpture. It's like a picture of a wedding ring. So it's like a big circle with like a diamond. And it's an ice sculpture that I took this winter. I know, sad. And I posted it, and that is on my profile pic, I believe. Don't quote me, but anyway. But my phone's up here. I'm using my phone instead of my laptop to film this, so that's why I can't show you. But anyway, okay. So I need you to fill this out. Here we go. This is what I need from you. I need your YouTube name. I need your real name. I need the email that you are going to use to contact friends in this group. Okay? Now, in this email, it's got to be an email that you are okay with to give to these friends of yours who you don't know. I don't want it to be personally connected to your PayPal if at all possible. It needs to be like a whole separate email. Now, once again, all this information, you can't leave any of it out. Don't say, Dawn, you know most of this information. You know me. Yeah, I do, but they don't. And I'm screenshotting this and sending it to them. So please, please just abide by this if you could, okay? So, your YouTube name, your real name, your email to contact your friends. I need your address to ship letters and or gifts to these people. You need to give your address, okay? No, I do not want your phone numbers or your Facebook profile names. I am stepping out on a limb here as far as discretion, and I'm only asking for what information is necessary. I'm not going to give out extra information that is not necessary in case something should happen, in case you get a stalker. Let's pray to God you don't. But you know what I'm saying. I don't want to be responsible for that. Okay? So if phone numbers or profile pics from and profile pages from Facebook are exchanged, you do that on your own. Okay? Don't include it in this group, okay? Because I don't want to be responsible. Okay. Then I need your name of pets and what kind of animals they are. Like I said, I don't care if it's a gray donkey or a gigantic hippo. I don't care what it is. You need to put the name of your pets and what kind of animals they are. Because one of the parties, you'll find out later, has to do with them. Okay. Now, let's get into the favorites. This is what I need from you. I need your favorite color, your favorite animal or animals. Maybe you got more than one favorite in that department. I need your favorite sport. Now, as far as sport, it can be one that you play currently, one you used to play in high school, or just one you enjoy watching on TV or watching your family, relatives that do this sport. Could be any of that. Just your favorite sport or sports. Your favorite pastime. What do you like to do? Do you like to go watch movies? Do you like to snow ski in the Alps? Do you like to put a 10,000 piece puzzle together? What do you like to do? Okay? Put that down. You know, maybe flea market, maybe garage sale, whatever. Okay? Then, favorite hobbies. Okay, these are things you actually do, like with your hands. Maybe it's some sort of art form like painting. Maybe it's decoupaging. Maybe it's crocheting. Maybe you like to make lamps out of ball jars, like Bob likes to get. Maybe you like to make handmade jewelry. Maybe you like to make purses. Maybe you like to make your own homemade hand soap. Whatever it is, okay? Hobbies, all right? Favorite restaurant and or restaurants. These need to be primarily, if you could, for the most part, chain restaurants. I say that because, think about it, if you're giving let's say we do a gift card exchange and you're trying to give somebody a gift card to their favorite restaurant. I mean, this is just an example. If it's a mom and pop's restaurant, that's going to be much harder, and or maybe impossible to get a gift card to. You got to understand, let's say I'm up here in Indiana, but Autumn Grace, I mean, she's down there in South Carolina, and she has a restaurant near her called Big Daddy's. Well, it's not a chain. Never heard of it. I can't get a, card for that restaurant and send it to her. So please keep this in the chain realm, that I can go to Walmart and there's lots of, gift cards. This is just an example, that store and random stores like that have all these gift cards to all different restaurants, and I can just get it there and send it. But if it's a mom and pop's place, I'm not going to be able to do it. All right, so there's that. Favorite candy. When you are writing down your favorite candy, please, please, please put whether you want that sugar-free or not. So you who are diabetics, if you absolutely need that to be sugar-free, or you're on a diet or whatever, please put in there anything that's sugar-free, or any cherry hard candy that's sugar-free, something like that, okay? If you need to put that in there, because I don't want you to get candy that you can't eat, right? That wouldn't be fair, that'd be awful. Because I'm a candy lover, so I know. All right, favorite powdered drink. I know this is a weird request from me, but it's not. Because one of my themed out parties is going to have to do with a drink that I want you to send them in a box form. Obviously, you can't make some homemade coffee and put it in a thermos and send it to them, okay? I mean, we have to do it in a powdered form. So, whether it be tea bags, because they like hot tea, maybe hot chocolate, packets, maybe some Crystal Light, maybe some, Propel packets, maybe a Kool-Aid drink mix, Country Time lemonade, whatever it is, okay? But it comes in a powdered form. We may do this. Like I said, guys, I'm going to go way outside the box maybe on some of these themed out parties, and you never know what you're going to get. It's dawn here, okay? So we're going to be doing some weird parties too. They're not all going to be maybe the normal, all right? When you think of a powdered drink and you make it, most of them are hot, some of them are not. But, it's going to be a type of party where, you give that person their favorite drink and they sit down and they can read a book and have a relaxing evening with their favorite drink. Maybe they want to read the Bible and have devotions, and maybe they just want to sit in front of the fireplace and cuddle up with so-and-so and have their favorite drink, okay? It promotes positivity. That's why I'm doing it, guys. That's why. All right, back to the list. Your favorite jewelry and or collections. Maybe your favorite type of jewelry. Hey, I only wear earrings and necklaces. Put earrings and necklaces, but then also put your favorite collections. My favorite, let's say it's rose quartz, anything stone. Maybe my favorite is sterling jewelry. Maybe my favorite is scarabs. Maybe my favorite is origami owl brand necklaces. Whatever, okay? That's the example. Favorite knick-knack collections. Maybe you have a bunch of owl figurines. That's what you're into. You're into penguins. You're into flamingos. Maybe you're into Native American Indian figurines. Okay? That sort of thing. Home decor knickknacks. Okay? Your favorite perfume or cologne, that's pretty self-explanatory. Your favorite skincare brand and or item, okay? Maybe the only brand of skincare you wear because your face is extra sensitive is Neutrogena, and that's the only brand name you can wear. Put it down. And then maybe you can wear all sorts, or maybe you're adventurous and you just say, hey, whatever floats your boat, whatever you want to gift me, I'll try it, whatever, put that down. Your favorite makeup brand and or item. Okay, maybe your favorite brand is NARS and your favorite makeup item is lipstick. Put it down. And when you're doing the makeup, please put down colors that you like. Maybe some of you might be like me. I love a good red lip. I love red lipstick. I love red nail polish. I love red. Okay? So maybe you're like me and red is your color. Put down the color too, because if somebody gets you fuchsia, I'm not a big fuchsia person with lipstick or eyeshadow, anything. I'm just, that color doesn't appeal to me. But this is just a personal example. Okay, I don't really want you to send me fuchsia lipstick. I will be honest, I probably won't wear it. So okay, get specific when you're doing this. Okay, favorite store. Chain stores only. Just like the restaurants, guys, your favorite store needs to be chain related, because the whole reason why I'm asking you for this information is for possible gift card exchange parties, okay? It has to be chain. It can't be private, please, okay? I do realize there's a bunch of you that live in California. There's a bunch of you that live in Florida. There's a bunch of you that live in Texas. But the rest of us don't live in those states. And so maybe, down south, you have a certain restaurant that you go to that's not up here. That's going to be harder to maneuver. Okay. Favorite accessory. That could mean belts, purses, scarves, hats. Write it down. Okay? I may do a favorite accessory party. You never know. Okay? I need all this information sent to me at my YouTube, or my Facebook profile, messenger. Send it to Dawn Lane. Give me this questionnaire in full to the T. Send it to me, and that is how I will be, sending it to the other person. I have to screenshot it and send it via Facebook or email. Now, I do want to mention, there were some of you that got a hold of me and said, Dawn, I don't have Facebook. Okay, email me this information, please. Okay, I do understand. So I will try to make it a point to give you notifications about the party via email. Okay, because there's some of you that don't use PayPal, some of you that don't use Facebook, some of you that maybe you don't use YouTube and you're only getting a hold of me through Facebook. I realize there's all these things that not everybody has all the apps. Okay, when it comes to all this information, I need it. I absolutely need it if you're going to be in one of these groups. So send it to me via email. Maybe you have my phone number. There's another thing. If it would be easier and you don't have Facebook, it'd be quicker for you to take my phone number, please. I'd prefer it that way versus an email. Now, if you want my phone number or need it because you don't have Facebook, please get a hold of me first via email, okay? My email is trbl5@yahoo.com. As I said before, do not put a 1. It is all lowercase, trbl5, okay? All lowercase 5@yahoo. Okay, I will give you my phone number. That is not a problem. Now, we are going to get into some guidelines, and then I'm going to get into the themed parties. Guidelines. Number 1, when you are committing to this group, what you are telling me is that you are in it for positivity, kindness, respect, and love for another person in our YouTube family, okay? And you are not a person who will bring negativity bitterness, hatred, resent, any snide remarks, sexual remarks, any rude behavior to the other person. Okay? That will not be allowed, and I will kick you out of the group. And once you're kicked out permanent. I said this before because I'm not going to play this game with people. You guys are adults. You know better how to treat another human being. I shouldn't have to tell you. But that being said, there are some people that, let's just put it out there. We're going to put out all the bad stuff that could happen. There are going to be those people that are going to get a gift, okay, and they're not going to like it. Okay, that part may happen to all of us, including me, okay? I may get a gift that I don't care for, I don't like, even though we filled out this page-long questionnaire. It doesn't mean that you are exempt from getting a gift that you might hate. Okay, if that happens, and there's a gift that you just can't, you can't keep, it's not you. It's not your style, it's not your preference. You don't like the item, you don't like the meaning, the symbolism, whatever it is, okay? Then I would, number one, ask you, please, 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 do not, whatever you do not sell that item on your YouTube auctions and or your online apps such as Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, Mercari, what have you. That is below the belt. That is very unacceptable, rude, awful, mean, and hateful. Because you all know, we all watch the same auctions over and over again. That person is going to see it. Don't think they won't. And if they don't see it and they're not in your auction when you sell it, somebody else will be, and they will tell them. Okay? I'm telling you, it will happen. Don't try it. Because if that happens to you, if you are a victim of this behavior, and I just hope you are not and it doesn't happen, but if you come across a person who does this to you, please contact me. Now, when you guys are contacting me, we are not going to contact Dawn and be a tattleteller. Okay, that being said, the things that I will want you on purpose to get a hold of me about is a hateful, rude, disrespectful email, card, letter, what have you, response to your gift, email, card, whatever, okay? I do want to know about that because I have to kick people out, and I will have to make a list. Like I said, if you do this and you're hateful, you're only making more work for me. That isn't fair, and you're hurting that person, more importantly. I do want to know if there's anything sexual that happens. God forbid, but this is an open group here, and I don't know what may or may not happen, but I guess it's a possibility, okay? So, then, what else? Just anything that is full of negativity, period, will not be tolerated. You will be kicked out. I will personally walk you to the door, tell you to have a good day, bye-bye, see ya, sayonara, you're gone. You cannot, don't apologize to me, don't apologize to the person, and then think that you can come back. Yes, I want you to apologize to that person, but you're not going to be taken back. This is a one chance only to be an adult and act right. Act out of love. Like I said, this whole concept is to love one another, okay? Because I for one, ever since I started my channel, I've been totally against negativity, to the point where it got me into some drama. It got me into some drama because some people went after me and made me a target because I was standing up for myself and for all of you in various different ways, and they didn't like it. And I did it out of love and out of protection. But we're not going to get into that story. I'm just telling you. So ever since then, especially, I have been trying to promote love and positivity on my channel. Another thing that is a requirement for this group. I say requirement, I shouldn't have to say this, but I really want you to do this, okay? The person that you connect with, that you give a gift to, I want you to sub to them and hit the notification bell. And vice versa. The person you get a gift from, please sub to them and hit the notification bell. Don't just sub, hit that bell. Why, Dawn? Why do we have to do this? I'll tell you why. I am also about promoting growth. I have had many people this year that have gotten a hold of me as to how they can grow their channel, how they can get it bigger. Some people, it's almost like that's all they think about, okay? And I understand, because you're a reseller, you need to grow your channel and need to do it as quickly as possible, because the bigger it is, the more likelihood that you're gonna, sell more, right? I say more likely, but at the same time, that's not always the case, right? But yes, another positive thing out of this, if we sub to each other, there we go. There's another sub. You just made another friend on, the YouTube channel that you have. Now, obviously, if you were going to sub to these people because my name is on the group, and you say, well, I was in Dawn's group and, I'm subbing to you. Obviously, if you really don't like that person, or you can't stand their content, or they've been mean to you, yes, I understand if you don't sub to them. Okay, when I say you have to sub to them, I guess I should word it this way. Please try to sub to them if you can at all. I do understand that there are going to be people that you just absolutely can't, and I understand that. Like I said, if nothing else, their content, you don't like it. I have people that I think they're great people, but honestly, I don't approve, or I don't like, or I don't get into their content. I just don't. And the same can happen with me. Not everybody, I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I will be some people's shot of whiskey, but not the tea. So anyway, anywhoozy. Okay, let's just, like I said, focus on positive energy. Anything that is negative at all, you will be booted. That's the rules. Like I said, please pick what group that you want to be a part of, and pick it wisely. Every week will be different, because like I said, 1 week financially you could be fine, and the next week you had a disaster, you had something, a hardship, whatever in your life, and it prevents you from being in Dawn's Delights. So you're going to have to go to the Red Delight, okay, and be in that group for a week, 2, maybe a month. Now, here's what I wanted to say. This is going to be a probationary group as far as time period. I am going to analyze this group from here, today's date, which, okay, I don't know what today's date is. I don't have a calendar. Anyway, whatever date this is, I'm going to analyze how it goes from today's date till the end of the year, the very last day of the month of December. What is that, the 31st? Okay. So this will be a progressional thing. I also want to mention that we are not going to be doing this weekly. I have a lot on my plate as it is, and we're going to see. What we're going to start out with, here's what I will commit to, is every other week. Every other week, I will be doing the drawing, so you have to get your info to me ASAP. I think I'm going to do the drawings every Friday. So next Friday, I'm going to do the drawing. So a week from now, you've got a whole week to get me your information, the template, and any other little minute details to the template that you need to tell me to tell the other person, okay? Please send it to me. Dawn Lane is my YouTube name, and I will appreciate that very much. Send it to me ASAP. I already sent a lot of you guys a message. If you can't get a hold of me on Facebook, you don't have a Facebook profile, as I said, please contact me via email, which is trbl5@yahoo.com. And thank you for your time. That's it. Thank God. That's a lot. My work is cut out for me. My son's calling me. I gotta go. I'm gonna see his little cute face, and I gotta get off of here, so I'll talk to you later. Bye.